just know that you are the happiest people in the world because you're listening to the new Musical Lines Radio Hour. I'm Mistress Miriam, and I'm here with Violet Hausthor, and you just heard the Journal kept with Heartache. And before that, Mitch Linker, Sandbar. Violet and I were just talking a little bit about the Journal kept, and they're from East Hampton, Massachusetts. This is off their new album, Campfire.
Just came out in early January. Excellent album across the board. I was a big fan of it. I especially really like those octave harmonies in the vocals. They're really impressive and really, really unique. Typically, you're singing in thirds or maybe in fifths if you're feeling like it. Like strict octave harmonies, you don't really hear. They tend to create a very stark sound, but in a way that I think works really well for a track like this. Alongside, of course, just excellent playing across the board in sort of an alt rock power pop sort of space.
I am so pleased to hear the octave harmony
Yeah,
personally.
it's neat.
Sometimes, when you're in a band, you have people who just aren't natural harmonizers. And I'll say, look, just sing the octave. Like, I don't care. It just gives like a richness to the sound. And if it's done deliberately, if this choice was made deliberately to do the octave, I think it's a great choice.
Really cool, really unique choice. These folks are really cool. The Journal Kept was founded by Paul and Faith Vidham, which are members of the psych pop band the Princeton Reverb's Colonial, which you can sort of hear the psychedelic influences in a track like this.
They're a really interesting, cool band.
So let's talk then about Mitch Linker out of Hartford, Connecticut, and this track, Sandbar. And it's been a minute since we heard from Mitch Linker. I was a big fan of his. I played quite a few of his songs a few years back, really loved them. At a certain point, he sort of ended up going a little more inactive. But now it's been nearly 2 years of musical inactivity, and he bounced back right in 2024, spent a lot of time working on this new EP, Clouds and Sun, which just dropped last week.
I'm so glad that Mitch Linker is back.
Oh
It's
my.
sad, when we love an artist so much and then they just stop. But Mitch Linker is back. And this is so cool. I mean, chromatically interesting. His choices are so cool. I love this track that you chose. I haven't heard, the album yet.
It lives up to it. It lives up to it 100%. It's a great EP. We've been waiting on a new record since 2022, give or take, but it's exactly as excellent as I remember his work being, with these immaculate hooks, all these cool chord choices that nevertheless are still really catchy and unique, this great piano-driven power pop feel, and just amazing instrumentation all around. I'm thrilled. And if
Ooh,
you like that, he's apparently got another EP in the works that he hopes to release around spring this year. So, keep your eyes open. He might be up to some more stuff.
how do people get so busy in the studio?
I don't know.
I'm impressed. I That just impresses me.
Can't wait to hear more. I am so happy to see you back.
As am I. So tell me, Violet, what is next?
So we're going to be getting a bit more eclectic with some psychedelic rock, alt rock, even touches of electronic music here and there. Stuff that's still rocking, but a little more experimental with Saliba, the Upstairs District, and the Blanket Forts. Let's start things off with Saliba. Here's Water Bones.